It's funny how opportunity knocks when you least expect it, or want it, or can even stand the thought of it. Fate or bad luck, or maybe there's a rotten town itself, had given me a big dropkick off the wagon a few months back. I don't want to talk about it. But I'd crashed hard into my office liquor cabinet, and I pretty much stayed there for the duration. I'd methodically whittled the contents down to one last bottle. Gin. I hate gin. What the hell? Remember that knock that I'd mentioned?
Knock, knock. I thought I heard you stirring. After all, it's 2 o'clock.
Do I know you?
Not really. We're next-door neighbors.
Mariana Esposito, private investigator. Discretion guaranteed.
I specialize in divorce cases.
That right?
I'm an expert at getting husbands into compromising positions.
And just how do you do that?
Come on over to my office sometime and maybe I'll show you.
Maybe you could show me right here.
Maybe I just did.
Nice.
You could really use a shave.
And let my creditors recognize me?
When's the last time you had a client?
What year is it?
2064.
I never work in even-numbered years.
I have a proposition for you, Monroe. A pooling of talent. A partnership.
Well, if you're this big hotshot divorce detective, what do you need me for?
Your name. You haven't quite drowned your reputation yet. Your name can still generate ink in the columns, and that can generate new clients.
What's in it for me?
My expertise. A generous expense account and a reason to wake up before 2.
Suppose we give it a 2-week trial period and then go from there. I mean, before I go and change my stationery and everything.
That's livable.
What do you say we toast our new partnership? I got some glasses around here somewhere.
Here, allow me. To Lyle Monroe, the movie detective. Starting today, you lay off the booze during office hours. I'm no prude, Monroe. It's just bad for business. I'm tired of trying to talk to clients over your snoring. Now get yourself cleaned up. We've got a case.
We met our new client at the town's latest hotspot. At least it was for that afternoon.
I'm not hungry.
Of course.
I hope you don't mind if I smoke. I'm trying to quit. When Miss Esposito told me yesterday that her partner was the famous movie detective, I knew that this was the perfect agency for my case.
The pleasure's all mine, Miss Chu. I've been a fan of your work for years. You've really raised the bar on the whole action genre.
Along with my husband, of course.
Her husband was Melvin Weiss, action figure. I mean, star. They had a real low-key wedding a few years back. Just them and a few $100,000 of their closest friends. The M5000 tank was a subtle touch. Since then, the death of their marriage has been reported almost daily.
I suppose she's also told you why I'm in need of your services.
Why don't you fill me in?
My husband and I are making a movie together. I'm sure you've read about it on the trade website. They made big fuss about my husband and me negotiating a $20 billion back end each.
I would never mention a lady's large back end.
I was hoping the project would bring us closer together.
You say that as if you were wrong.
It's just a feeling, really. I have no proof. That's why I've come to you. I need to know whether or not he's...
Double parking the old M5000?
Exactly.
We started that afternoon. Esposito had changed into what she called her mousetrap dress. The rodent wouldn't stand a chance. I still wasn't sure if I was comfortable with this whole partnership business, but that Swiss cheese dress sure took some of the sting out of it.
Got him.
We tracked Melvin to the Beverly Hills Hotel, where the elite meet to be discreet.
I'm going in. This really works better solo, stud. Here, you work the monitor. Make sure we get a clear picture.
You're the big cheese.
And don't you forget it.
Our rat's getting away.
The Marquis suite's all ready for you, Mr. Weiss.
Watch and learn. Mr. Weiss?
5036.
I am your all-time biggest fan.
Yeah? I wish I had time to let you prove it, sweetheart.
Ouch.
Hope you caught that room number. Okay, we're hacked into the hotel security system. The room was 50...
36. You know, Esposito, I watched, but I'm a little fuzzy on what I learned. Maybe you should explain it to me again.
Stop cracking me up. Here we go.
Is it recording?
In living black and white.
Here, zoom in.
Here comes the money shot. It's his wife.
Kinky. I had to give it to Esposito. It was 9 a.m. and I was raring to go. Despite the fact that I was up half the night peeping on Weiss and his not-so-estranged wife. Well, I don't know about you, Esposito, but...
Oh my god, Mr. Monroe, I'm like so totally pumped to meet you. I'm Sarah Michelle Jessica Lee.
Who are all of you?
Oh right, we just met. I'm totally spacing. I'm Mariana's personal secretary and receptionist. I'm also an actress, and I'm the one who told her about you. And oh my god, she went totally for it. I'm so pumped.
I see. Where is Mariana?
Oh my god, yeah. I've got some messages for you. Mariana said that Mr. Weiss was sent out to the Montana location for reshoots, or something, so she wants you to meet with Miss Chu today to discuss her performance last night. Did you guys see her latest movie or something?
Yeah, best yet.
Oh my god, I know, she's so buff. I'm so jealous. Oh wait, there's one more thing. And tell him not to wear that same old black suit again. Oh my god, she's so, like, psychic. I'm not eating. The availability calms my nerves.
Yeah, I'm the same way with a good corned beef on rye. So, is there anything you want to tell me?
What are you talking about? You called this meeting.
Fine. We followed your husband last night and he did meet somebody at the Beverly Hills Hotel. You.
That wasn't me, you moron. That was her.
I'm lost. She's a clone?
Don't be disgusting. She's my stunt double.
She looked just like you.
She's supposed to. She's an animatron.
I mean, she looked just like you, right down to...
The mole on my left breast?
Well, I was going to say the part in your hair, but...
The only difference is the perfume.
She wears a different brand.
The animatrons are allergic to it. Something in the chemical combination. Shorts out the circuitry on contact. Other than that, they seem as real as you or me.
3 months out of the loop is like a lifetime in Hollyworld. I placed a call to Esposito's cell phone number. She told me Jennifer Chu had showed up on location with Weiss. Big surprise. I told her to get some pictures and I'd fill her in later. I decided I needed a little filling in myself. Since I was a persona non grata at Mexicali Studios, I had to find another source. The Brooks Brothers, a neighborhood street gang known for their impeccable tailoring and their foul tempers.
You look hot. Kelly Security? Talk to me, big boy.
That could be the Hollyworld National Bank.
Buying and selling. You're talking my language.
What do you want to buy?
Just want some information.
What kind of information?
Robot stuff?
You talking about animatrons?
That's another way to put it. What can you tell me about them?
Kelly's missing one.
Go on.
The one that doubles for that Jennifer Chu babe. Just up and disappeared. Like last year's supermodel.
You'll probably find her in some alley guzzling WD-40 or something.
How come I didn't hear about it on the news?
An out-of-control animatron? That kind of publicity they don't want.
Can you say multi-million-dollar lawsuit?
I can.
Good job, boys. Give my regards to your tailor.
Ow.
I caught the next Airbus for Montana. About 50 years ago, they used to call Montana Big Sky Country. Now they call it Big Backlot Country. Mexicali Pictures bought out the whole shebang from the government 10 years back and proceeded to fill every square inch with permanent movie sets that they rent out to other studios for a nice little profit. Paris, Montana looks beautiful at night. Esposito picked me up at the terminal. I gave her the latest as we drove to the location set. We made one stop along the way.
Quiet on the set.
Take 25.
Action. Yeah.
Cut. Print it. You nailed it, babe.
He's heading for his trailer. So what's your brilliant plan?
Print?
Jeffrey Schultz product placement. So
the studio asked me to run a couple of products by you and your wife, if she's here.
Strudel, we have company.
Oh, great. Studio bottom feeder. What are you looking at, Percy?
Isn't she a pistol?
I'll say. Now, for your next picture, Mr. Weiss, the studio would prefer that you smoke these imported Mexican Caballeros.
I wouldn't smoke this if you paid me. Oh, I forgot you are.
And Miss Chu, the studio would like you to start wearing Acapulco Breeze whenever possible. Out of the question. I'm allergic to perfume. And even if I wasn't, I wouldn't wear that crap. It doesn't even have a one-word name.
Alright, now, when you say allergic, what specifically happens? Do you break out in a rash?
The point isn't what happens. The point is you can tell the studio to take this bottle and shove it up. Phew. You are wicked fired.
We had a choice of two conclusions. Either our client made up the whole thing about the perfume, or that was the real Jennifer Chu back there. There was only one way to find out.
I'm afraid, Miss Chu, that we've run into another little snag in the case.
What now? It seems pretty straightforward.
You sure we can't order you something to eat?
I'm dieting. What's this all about?
We're still a little fuzzy about the perfume part.
I'm starting to think that your reputation has been a bit exaggerated, Miss Esposito. I explained it to Mr. Monroe. Just spray her with the perfume and you'll see.
I wonder if you wouldn't mind spraying yourself for us, just to clear something up.
This is ridiculous.
Then you're refusing to spray yourself?
All right, if it will somehow help with your investigation.
Deep down, I think she was just as surprised as we were. As Jennifer's double, she was just too good at her job. And somewhere in her circuitry, she believed she really was her. Thing was, I liked her better than the real one. The studio came down and picked her up, checked her points, changed her spark plugs, whatever it is they do, and now she's back at your local mega multiplex. Still had all the moves. But something in her yell seemed a little melancholy around the edges. Maybe it was just me.